morning. It is TVB. And I knew today was the right day to make this video, but like I'm recording this a little later than I thought I would. This video, guys, last year I made a video talking about my freshman college experience. I was like, you know what, my freshman year is over, let's make a video just talking about things. And the year before that, I made an entire video talking about my high school experience because I graduated high school. I was like, okay, let's just look back on my my high school career and just talk about how it went. So now I kind of promised myself to make this like an annual tradition. At the end of every school year, I would make a video discussing, what things have happened in the past year, right? And I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant about making this video, and a little nervous, was that just so much has happened in the past year, guys. Like 2018 and 2019 have been such roller coasters for me. And it's kind of hard to know where to begin. I just took a swig from a drink. I'll be okay. And I wanted to wait till today to make this because Monday my Shakespeare class begins. If you guys are wondering why I'm not going home again just like last summer, it's because, more on this later, my grades weren't that great in the fall semester, so being out here for summer classes, I'm starting my Shakespeare class on Monday, then right after that, 4 weeks later, starts my women's literature class. I'm an English major, so I gotta do a lot of reading and stuff. I'm making up for lost time. And also, just being away from home and just staying out in Colorado for the summer is just so good. Like, really, because I know that if I went home last summer, I'd probably go insane. Because if you guys have watched my videos for a while, you probably notice being home for me is very difficult for long periods of time. Like, it's, I have to keep moving around the place. Or at least just, stay where I'm at. Or, just stay out in Colorado or something like that. And, yeah, just summer classes, the people out here, the weather out here is gorgeous. It rains a lot, during, Colorado weather is so weird. It's during the summer especially, it rains for an hour or two, then the rest of the day is just sunny and clear and gorgeous again. And we get snowstorms in April and March. Even early May isn't safe from snow. Some ski resorts were still open after Mother's Day because some parts of Colorado just get that much snow. But anyway, let's talk my sophomore year. All in all, I think despite the sophomore definitely had some pretty big low points. Like I said, fall semester, my grades were not that great. And this is not easy for me to talk about this. I almost got expelled my fall semester. I don't want to go into detail about what's happened or, whatever things have been going on. Just make a long story short, I had my priorities shifted to what I wanted to do instead of what I needed to do. And last year, that was really starting to bite me in the ass. Not to mention my uncle died of a heart attack very suddenly, right after my birthday. Yeah, I was out of town that weekend, so right before I was going to react to the Walking Dead season premiere for you guys for my 5-year anniversary of making YouTube videos, I got that news. And it hasn't really been that easy for me and my family, especially because, it was just so sudden. And also, another loss in my family, my aunt died of a leg infection back in February. Yeah, she was in her 90s. It was my grandmother's sister, so my mom's aunt, technically speaking. But yeah, she was like an aunt to us. She lived in Chicago for quite a long time. Last time I saw her, I was 16. And my parents and I were visiting her in Chicago, and we sat down at a cafe, right? And she said, oh, neither heaven or hell want me. I'm stuck in Chicago. Chicago, it's the closest thing I'll ever get to purgatory. But yeah, she lived a very good, long life, and yeah, death was afraid of her for the longest time. But yeah, she just got a random infection and passed away peacefully in her sleep. So yeah, I've also been, on a more positive note, I've been traveling a lot more this year. Winter break, you guys probably noticed, I went to Canada for New Year's. I went to Montreal because back in October, my cousin Kristen was like, Vitas, come to Montreal, please visit us. I'm just like, cool, how's New Year's sound? They're just like, yes. So yeah, we drove up to Quebec for New Year's. And I was with them for a week. And honestly, guys, that was one of the best vacations I ever had. Montreal during New Year's Eve is a madhouse. And I mean that in the best way. the whole town just conglomerates in the town center, right? And there's a DJ there blaring the best music, and everyone's just dancing, living it up. It was like 30 degrees, which is like, I don't know how that is in Celsius. I could do kilometers to miles and grams to pounds. That's easy, but Fahrenheit to Celsius, I'm sorry, guys. It's just, the conversion is so stupid. Man, it was like really cold and really rainy as well. It was like downpouring on us, but honestly, no one was sober enough to really care. But yeah, it was just a great, great night. And then we spent the rest of the week in Saint Donat, which is, further north in Quebec, and there's like just snow everywhere. We skied, we snowshoed, we skated, we hung out by the fire, and yeah, just a lot of like really great things just happened that entire break. And while I was there, we went to I made a video about this. We went to a Catholic oratory in Montreal, which is one of the biggest like tourist sites in Montreal. And I lit a candle for my uncle there, which is funny because I'm lighting a candle for him at a Catholic oratory in Quebec, even though my dad's brother, so like my dad's side of the family is Lutheran. So I figured when my aunt passed away, my mom wanted me to light a candle for her while I was in Germany last week. And I was like, okay, so I went to Heidelberg as like a day tour, right? And I made a video about this as well. I lit a candle for my aunt there, which is funny because it's a Lutheran castle, I think. It's some kind of Protestant castle. It was absolutely sacked by the French in the 14th century. So yeah, I'm glad I took care of that as well. So I lit a candle for my Catholic aunt at a Protestant church. It's like, everyone loves, at the end of the day, all these different denominations, they all love Jesus at the end of the day. That's the important thing. And I also went to Mexico for spring break with my friend Mark. Made 2 videos while I was there as well. You've probably seen Mark in quite a few of my videos. Yeah, he's one of my best friends out here at CSU. And we were in Cancun for a few days, and oh boy, it was a great time. Like, my mother just got a job at United Airlines back in October. Oh. Bless me. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, and my mom was studying harder than I was because, guys, being a flight attendant is not as easy as it sounds. Believe me when I say that. But she got the job. We have all sorts of benefits. I can fly a lot easier now. I've been to, not including the United States, I've been to 3 different countries in the past year. And now, you know what? I think I'm going to take a break from traveling for a while. Maybe I'll go somewhere winter break or Thanksgiving break. We'll see. Probably just stay in the United States for a while, though. But yeah, like I said about me almost being expelled, guys, I'm still kind of in hot water with my university. Not, some things just haven't been resolved, and this isn't, look, I'm not holding my breath on this, but I wouldn't be surprised if I take a semester or 2 off from school. Again, that's not a guarantee. I'm not promising you guys that's gonna happen. I hope it doesn't happen, but if it does, it might. Just saying, okay, I might have to just step away from college life for a semester or 2. I'll probably still stay out here in Colorado though if that happens. I'll probably go to a community college, find a job, see therapy. I've been seeing a really good therapist since November, because guys, some things, I tend to get very lonely sometimes. I mean, I've considered getting tested to see if I have depression, if that's how it works, because sometimes I do feel things are going better. It's probably the biggest lesson that I learned my sophomore year is that we tend to fixate way too much over what we don't have and overlook what we do have, which already far outweighs what we don't have already. I talked about this a lot last year when I was talking about, my freshman year. It's I wasn't doing enough partying. I wasn't getting with the ladies enough. I was just way too fixated on just having more. When what I already had was plenty. I have a fantastic family. My parents and my sister have, like I said already, they've really gone the extra miles to get me to where I'm at today. And so is my uncle who lives in Denver. He lives in Denver, so visiting him now is way easier. Colorado, we'd fly out here at least on an annual basis when I was a kid. So visiting him now is way easier, and he helps me move stuff out of the dorms when, the time is necessary. And I have great communities to fall back on, Outpost, my campus ministry, and College Republicans, and I made a video with them, so expect that to go up at some point, probably next week or the week after. yeah, I got tutors, I got all sorts of great resources at CSU, and it's not just tons of wonderful people I've met, all these experiences I've had. I'm just like, I don't like take any of this for granted. It's easy to sometimes, but I really just gotta keep my wits about me and, just stay on top of everything. So yeah, when you just get mad at yourself, viewers, over things that happened in the past, or just things that happen that you just can't control, just like take a breath and appreciate what's right next to you, because trust me, you have more than you think you do. And you are loved. I know it's very hard for you guys. I know it's very hard for some people to see that, but trust me, if your parents don't get you, or if your peers don't get you, or like, if you just feel like you're all alone, just understand this. You have me, and I love you. Alright, guys? Like, I was a smart man told me back in December, you could choose to be someone's hero or be the bane of their existence. So please, just be fucking nice to each other. It's not as hard as it sounds. This juice is hitting the spot. But, yeah, other things that have happened my sophomore. So like I said, my grades weren't that good in the fall semester, but in the spring semester, things really did take a turn for the best. Spring semester, I took American literature, animal biology, I took public speaking, music appreciation, and I also am still playing the tuba in my concert band. Like, yeah, I've been playing the tuba since I was 11 years old, and that is not a skill that I want to lose. Like, we do, like I said, concert band, so we play a lot of music and things like that. Excuse me. And we have 2 concerts every semester, and yeah, that's a really great time. Just, twice a week practicing, playing my tuba. It's just a great way to let off some steam, because I really haven't saved much time to work out in the past 2 semesters. Which is kind of shameful, because exercise is very important. It's one thing I just keep brushing off in favor of other things. So that's got to be like something I need to get better at. But like, yeah, just like, aside from exercising, playing music is a great way to just like relieve stress. And the most exercise I get nowadays is walking around and just riding my tricycle. It's pretty good. I mean, today I was walking around a lot in the sunny weather, and I was like doing a lot of chores, like buying more batteries and running to the bank, and my laundry's in the dryer right now, so I gotta take care of that after I'm done recording this video. And there's a lot of other things that have been going on, but yeah, I can gladly say I passed all my classes. Like, I succeeded in all of them. I got so many more credits under my belt, and I'm just like, yes, this is like a huge victory. I was really nervous that I was gonna bomb like one of my classes. This is my American literature class, because I had to do tons of reading for that class, and the week of finals, right? One of my classmates and I, we were studying, reviewing our notes and like reviewing our essays we had to write for that class as well. And the exam was, I want to say it was that Wednesday, right? When I took the exam, I was just like, ooh, I really don't think I did good on this. I don't like my feelings about this. Then that Friday rolls around. I'm all done with all my other exams. I'm just waiting to hear back from like my last 2. And my classmate Snapchats me and was like, Vitas, like, check your grades. And I saw the email that my grades are posted, but I was too scared to open it. I'm just like, I'm too nervous. And she's like, no, dude, I passed, and you probably did too. Just look at it. So I open up my website. I'm just like, I passed. We did it. Woohoo! Yay! We've completed this class. Just slain. It's funny because finals week at my school, finals week is in December and May. Like this fall semester and the spring semester. December is the coldest month of the fall semester. I'm assuming that's the same thing for you guys too. And May is the hottest month of the spring semester. Which I assume that's the same thing applies to you guys. So I think it's safe to say that finals week really is a song of ice and fire. I don't even watch Game of Thrones, but I still think it's way too much fun to say that. And oh my goodness, like there's a lot I could just ramble about that happened this year. Like, amidst traveling and new people that I've met even more amazing people my sophomore year, and just different communities that keep popping up and different opportunities that happen. I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. Like I said, me just wanting more. Last year, I was pretty insecure about not going to different parties, right? The whole party scene in college is pretty overrated. Like, you go to a house that's just crowded drunk strangers, and it's like, what's the best thing that's gonna happen? make out with some girl I'm never gonna talk to again. I don't know. And like last year I was talking about this a lot. I used to have a very big love-hate relationship with my love life. Part of me was just like, I need to get laid, but the other part of me is just like, oh, it's great that I'm not like seeing anyone. I'm not sexually active right now. Like, oh, it's fine that it's not like that. But in the past year, now that I feel like I've finally done more things with girls, if you guys want more, intimate stories on that, just like go to my Skyrim playlist, right? And click on I think it was episode 98. That's called Tinder is a Funny App. Yeah, just watch that video and I'll explain more there what I mean. Yeah, now that I've done more things with people, and now that I've had more reality checks, like, I just don't really care about dating or just having sex anymore. I mean, I think myself a lot. Again, I do get lonely a lot, and I want to, find somebody I can share that sort of like love with. But at the same time, it's not like a fixation or desperation of mine anymore. Like last year, I was like, part of me was just telling me that, like I'm such a loser that I haven't been doing this stuff. Because my freshman year, like on my entire floor, I was the only guy that was still a virgin. Like literally all the other guys were just like having tons of girls over. Like, everyone was sleeping around, and I was just like, oh, they all have something I don't. And I was really insecure about it. They're like, oh, Vitas, you're the same loser you were in high school. You're weak, pathetic, stupid, blah, 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 blah. But looking back on it now, I realized something. Like, that rage I was feeling, that part of me that was telling me those horrible things, was really just me being my own worst critic. That's the end of the day. People are just so hard on themselves over the dumbest things. It was like, guys, just take a breath and forgive yourself for a minute. Or better yet, there's nothing to really forgive yourself over, because you're doing fine. Relax. Like, unless you're a woman who's interested in dating me, why do you honestly care about the number of holes my schlong has been in? I can't believe I'm saying this. But yeah, if it really bothers you that much, well, that's your problem, not mine. And, like what you do with your body is nobody's business but your own. And whatever you do with someone else is between you and them alone. Like, that just always, honestly, I could rant and ramble about stuff like that all night long. So maybe that's a video I should save for like another day. And I have friends. Like, I do have a solid crowd of friends, but, like, sometimes I feel like, oh, they're not enough. Like, because the majority of my friends that I have are through Outpost, which is my campus ministry, it's a church setting, and college Republicans. There used to be a libertarian club here at CSU that I was really attached to, but they disbanded for personal reasons. Like, most of our officers have graduated already anyway, so we pretty much lumped ourselves to college Republicans. I know, it's not as conservative as it sounds. It's pretty moderate on a lot of things. It has my political views, most of mine, and, it's a really fun crowd to be around. I enjoy that group a lot. But, yeah, it's like the majority of my friends are conservatives. For such a, because college campuses, especially in a state like Colorado, it's very liberal, even for such a liberally biased area, for whatever reason, I keep attracting all the conservatives, like the Republicans and the Christians, and people who generally are pretty like-minded on a lot of things. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with being conservative, I just wish that my social scene had more intellectual diversity, if that makes any sense. And it's kind of hard for me to know where the right crowd is to find those kind of things. But, yeah. I mean, geez. I feel like there's a lot more I could be talking about, but, just things that are on my mind just is on the tip of my tongue. Oh, some other cool moments that happened this year. Yeah, my hair's not pink anymore. I mean, obviously. But between my 19th birthday of my freshman year, early my freshman year, till, November of, my sophomore year, my hair was very vibrantly pink. And, yeah, geez. Oh, I'm going to miss, years from now, I'm going to look back on that and smile. Be like, yep, when I was 19, my hair was pink. What I did on my 19th birthday, I made an entire video about that. My birthday, I went to the hair salon at my campus. And I got my hair done. And I made a charity video out for my YouTube page because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so I donated all the... You guys liked, disliked, commented, blah, blah, blah. I donated a certain amount of money to, some cancer foundation. Then, I really liked the way it looked, so I figured I'd keep it going. I got a recolor at that same salon a month later. Then, after Thanksgiving, I got Viral shampoo, which preserves the color and makes it even brighter. So yeah, I was just using that for a while, and it really worked. I got 2 bottles of that stuff. I was using like twice a week. February though, I was like, February my freshman year, I was like, I'm gonna use this every day just to see how pink my hair gets, and I got very pink. Then October is like, okay, my hair's been pink for over a year now. Let's just plow through the rest of this. So yeah, I just kept using my pink shampoo until there was probably nothing left. Then I ran out of pink shampoo like in early November of back in the fall. Then I just sort of let it grow out by itself. And then it was just letting it fade, and for a while it was like an ugly like grayish blonde sort of color. So then back in March on Ash Wednesday I got a buzz cut. And that's one of like my first buzz cut. It's one of many moments I had. I got a new cell phone on winter break as well because my previous cell phone, the battery was just like all over the place and it was not charging at all, so it was time for a replacement. And it was kind of hard letting that thing go because I was using that cell phone for almost 4 years, which was like crazy. Jeez, like stuff like that go is pretty. It's an interesting feeling, I'm not gonna lie. And what other like crazy things happened this year? Yeah, my roommate Byron was super cool. You've seen it in a bunch of my other videos as well. I'm holding on to his mini fridge right now. So hey, shout out to Byron. Thanks for letting me use your fridge until you're done with your summer internship or whatever you got going on, man. Whatever you need to come back and take your fridge, just let me know. And geez, what other things have been? Oh boy, skiing, snow stuff. People. Oh. Back in like the very end of August, my dude Casey and I went to the Rocky Mountain Showdown. I didn't film this, but I was making a video driving there and back. No, we were driving there. I was filming. They didn't let me bring a video camera into the stadium because Mile High Stadium in Denver is stupid that way. So I left it in the lockers outside. Then on the way back, it was like, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice night. Then as we were driving back to Fort Collins, right, his car's engine exploded. And we had to get towed all the way back to his parents' house, which is like 40 minutes away from campus. And I had to take his mom's SUV back to school, which was like, geez. Because like, oh, poor Casey, he loved that car so much. And of all nights for it to just like blow out like that, that was the night. And he got a new car right after that, which works like excellently. I've driven it, and it's a very smooth machine. And so Casey and I are like got very close to that afterwards, and all these different people that I've met, all the different ways I meet like different people and hit it off and fun things along those lines. 2019 is a very interesting year because the best years seem to have 9 at the end of them. Another reason why 9 is my favorite number. Just look at my channel name, TVB9. Like so many things turned 10 years old this year. There was open mic nights right outside my dorm, and I made an entire video there as well. Just like scroll down in my uploads until you find it. And yeah, just there's quite a few good things happen. And yeah, I just got back from Germany. I made a few other videos there. I uploaded one yesterday, so next week and the week after, expect more Germany videos to go up. And yeah, my sophomore year overall, I think it went well. I mean, frankly, there are some things that could have gone better for sure. But, now that I've had more college experience, I feel more comfortable in my own skin on a lot of things. Like, back to what I said about dating and relationships, like, I don't need a relationship to feel fulfilled. I've never been in a serious relationship before, and you know what? That's fine. Like, I'll meet that special someone one day, but, like, till then, I just have too many other things to worry about. Like, honestly, finding a girlfriend should be the last of my worries right now. Like, I don't need to feel fulfilled. And they say, like, oh, you can't make yourself happy when you say you can make a woman happy. So, yeah. And I hear the best advice for finding a relationship is to just not, like, the best way to look for a girlfriend is to not look for one in the first place. Which I think is very true, but at the same time, don't just sit around and wait for her to fall out of the sky. Like, there's a lot of bad habits that I'm trying to quit. Like, I think YouTube's helped me get over this, talking to myself in public. I guess it's just like an autistic thing because I do have a learning disability. I tend to just like talk to myself at random moments. But, I feel like me rambling into a microphone to you guys right now is a great way to sort of like channel that sort of, I guess, stress or tick that I have or whatever it is. Other bad habits, I mean, it's really not right to get into here, but we all have those like dark things that we just need to snap out of. So just little ways to improve myself, and yeah, summer classes are here. I mean, they're coming on Monday. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to upload for the rest of the summer. Because, yeah, these summer classes, while they are great ways to boost your grade if you pass, they are very fast tense and very rigorous. Like, Shakespeare just, hit me, Shakespeare, I can take it. Like, yeah, so I really need to focus on this class and the class afterwards. So these next 8 weeks are going to be so slammed with classes and exams or essays or whatever they throw at me. Then right after that, August 9th, I fly home and I go to camp for a week. And then right after, so yeah, I'm camping for a week with my scout camp. I'm basically a counselor there at this point. That's why I've been going to scout camp all these years. Like, my second family is basically at that scout camp. It's all my fellow Lithuanians. My mother's, like, heritage is, Northeast Europe, so there's, like, plenty of other Baltic peoples, like, keeping my country's traditions alive. We're such a small country, it's very important that we do so. I'm just really glad to have both my Lithuanian and my German heritage, because I've said this before in other videos, me going to Germany last week was so amazing because, like, my dad's family is 100% German, but we're really not in tune with our German heritage at all, because we've been here since, we've been in the United States for centuries. I'm super glad to have my Lithuanian heritage because we're small and a variety of reasons, really, and I'm really glad to have my German heritage as well because, that country is just so rich in history, and it's just come such a long way since World War II. But yeah, I have a few days between scout camp and, going back to school for, like, my, for the year and my fall classes. So till, like, between that, I'll either come back here and work for a few days or just, stay home for a few days, see friends and whatnot. I almost forgot to mention my job. Yeah, I got a paying job here at CSU. My second paying job. The first one was at my local zoo. My summer going into my freshman year of college. So yeah, I work a video production job. So it's right up my alley. I work for my school's agricultural department, and they asked me to edit videos. Like last semester, I was editing a lot of flower videos. I learned about different flower species. We should really stop using the word pansy to describe somebody who's weak because the flower pansy is actually really resilient and does pretty well in cold weather compared to a lot of other like different flowers, which is, I was like, wow, mind blown. So next time I call someone pansy, you'll say, hey, you do well in the cold. Thanks. So I do fun stuff like that, and a lot of times I just have a lot of time myself in that office, so I make my own videos, do my own projects, watch other people's videos, fun stuff like that. So yeah, it's just been a great way to keep me busy, making some pocket money, and yeah, just staying at the house, especially during the summer, because again, the past 4 weeks, aside from my Germany trip, of course, I really haven't had anything going on, so that's been a great way to keep me occupied. But yeah, guys, overall, there's still probably more I could be talking about, but I think the future is taking a turn for the best. That's the important thing. So yeah, to any of my fellow students, enjoy your summer. If you're taking summer classes like me, good luck with your summer classes. And if you're not taking summer classes, well, good luck with jobs or internships or whatever you guys have going on. When the fall comes around, just slay all those classes. And if those of you who are not in school, who are working or, whatever reason, good luck with all that stuff as well. Just everybody, please, I love you all so much. YouTube has really just meant so much to me over the years. Oh, my public speaking class. I gotta talk about public speaking class. Jeez, I know I keep saying I gotta end the video off, but seriously, I had the dopest class. Learning how to give speeches and better articulate myself in front of crowds. I had the best professor and the best group of classmates. Oh my goodness, it was really made my Tuesdays and Thursdays way more exciting. And like some speeches I gave, like we had to give a commemorative speech. As like one of our final speeches, I gave my speech in the Bronx Zoo because I was an intern there when I was 16, and through a friend that I made at that internship, I learned all about CSU, and she's currently, going here as well. She's a grade above me and studying abroad in Australia right now, so hey, nice job, Rachel. And yeah, and thanks to that, I'm at where I'm at today. I don't know where I'd be right now if it weren't for the Bronx Zoo. So of course I had to give a speech on that. Other people gave speeches on their dogs, their family members. One dude in my class gave a speech on Shrek. Like, yes. What are you doing in my swamp? You donkey! Oh, geez. I'm going to miss that class a lot. Just a lot of great moments. But, yeah. Love you guys a lot. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and support me on Patreon and all that good stuff. Yeah, like I said, the future is coming on, and it's really taking a turn for the best. And I got a lot of laundry to fold, so yeah. See you guys later.